OnePlus as a company has gone through all thick and thin, from being flagship killers to market struggles. They have literally seen everything, from their CEO's departure to an odd collaboration with Hasselblad. And in between all of this, the Big Daddy Oppo merged ColorOS with Oxygen OS, and that didn't really go well with their customers. And now in 2024, their latest edition, the OnePlus 12, is here with improved hardware, a better camera, and lots of salt and pepper features. So, what do you think? Does this have those elements from the original OnePlus we used to cherish? Let's find out. Well, this time my buying experience was a bit different, unlike my online purchases of OnePlus 5, 6 and 7 in the past. And I went to this amazing experience center in Bangalore and purchased the variant with 12GB RAM and 256GB storage, which is around 64,999. But with heavy year-end discounts and exchange offers, it costed me around 49,999. Well, it was difficult for me to exchange the OnePlus 7. And let me tell you a secret about this channel. Most of the initial videos that you have watched on this channel in past few years were actually shot on OnePlus 7. And I'll list all of them in the description. Please do watch them again. Another tiny thing that added to the experience was amazing coffee at OnePlus Cafe. I spent some time having my coffee, exploring the camera of OnePlus 12 and tried few other OnePlus phones as well. This is the limited edition Genshin Impact variant of 12R. The budget version with the toned down camera without wireless charging and other corners cut down here and there. And these are first few pictures shot on OnePlus 12 while I was at the experience center and its surroundings. These pictures are straight away taken without any adjustments in the settings on a brand new phone. Simple point and shoot, and it was evident that there was an improvement in the camera. Of course, later I tested the camera in the studio and outside for a long time after a bunch of software updates, and we will get to that in a bit. I did a quick unboxing at the center itself to set up the phone and transfer the data from the older phone, but this phone hands down deserves a proper unboxing. All the usual and rarest things are packaged inside this box. The ones not to be found with the smartphone unboxing of the most of the brands. This one is usual Type-C to Type-C red cable. This here is the rarest element, hard to find these days. It's a beefy fast charging 100-watt SuperVOOC charger. Then some usual paperwork with never used stickers and SIM ejector tool. Additionally, it comes with a soft back cover with a bit of change and not like the useless clear ones like before. Here is the gorgeous phone, of course, and let me slap this back cover to it. It is not very protective, therefore don't rely too much on it. And it is a straight 10 out of 10 unboxing experience for me. OnePlus has remained true to its design philosophy, just like the previous models. It features a circular camera module that extends towards the left, seamlessly integrating into the aluminum frame. However, the bold Hasselblad branding is replaced by a more understated approach with the only H logo. The camera module is not only aesthetically pleasing, but it also packs all the sensors inside, preventing dust accumulation around the camera sensors. Also, it doesn't wobble while kept on flat surface or lying on your desk, enabling you to use your phone without holding it. And we shouldn't miss out on the glitters on the glass of the camera module. I appreciate that they are focusing on these tiny things where smartphone designs are almost nearing the saturation point. And this soft marble finish gives a premium touch to the overall design. This is not one of those slippery back finishes that keeps you on your toes and your phone in the case. The sides are elegantly designed with power and volume controls on the right, a convenient alert slider on the left, and the charging port and SIM slot at the bottom. The noticeable change here is that alert slider is on the left side now, unlike the OnePlus 11. And curves at the corners, both on front and back, ensure ergonomic comfort, enabling effortless single-handed usage. It easily fits in the pocket and doesn't feel heavy at all. I was testing this iPhone 13 Pro Max version some time back, and it was not really comfortable to hold for a long time. And the front of the device is striking, showcasing a stunning display with the discrete punch hole camera at the top. And we need to talk a lot about this display. It features a large 6.82-inch Quad HD Plus LTPO Pro XDR display, featuring a silky smooth 120Hz refresh rate and impressive 10-bit color depth, with an HDR brightness of up to 4500 nits, surpassing most of the competitors. And it remains visible even in the brightest outdoor conditions and goes up to 1600 nits. Also, thanks to its 2160 Hz high-frequency PWM dimming, the display maintains true colors while offering extremely dim settings, guarding against eye fatigue during low brightness on the screen. I have the habit of using flat displays like in Pixel 7, but this has curved edges which are mostly uncommon these days. And let me tell you, it enhances the viewing experience, providing an immersive feel when enjoying videos or vibrant wallpapers from various angles, and it's almost bezel-less. Moreover, this year's inclusion of aquatouch technology enables usage even in wet conditions, like splashes or raindrops on the screen. It's a lifesaver for the individuals with the sweaty hands, marking a significant improvement over the previous model. Overall, it stands out one of the finest smartphone displays I have ever experienced. Now, if I talk about the battery performance, it has been always good with OnePlus phones, and it's no different with this phone. The OnePlus 12 has a 5400 mAh battery, which is made up of two 2700 mAh batteries each. It supports 100-watt SuperVOOC fast charging and 50-watt wireless charging, and it can fully charge in 26 minutes with wired charging and 55 minutes wirelessly. The percentage increase animation is delightful to watch. I wish I could get something like this for my Pixel phone. Overall, the battery life is excellent. With regular usage, it can last for over a day. With conservative use, it can last for up to 2 days. It gives 8 plus hours of screen on time with its Quad HD Plus display and 120Hz refresh rate. And it has the potential to go beyond that. If the phone is running out of battery before leaving the house, plug in the charger while you are getting ready and you'll have the full or enough charge to get you going for another day. And I can't say the same for Samsung's Pixels and iPhones. OnePlus is way ahead their competitors. And much of the credit for this enhanced battery performance goes to the 8 Gen 3 chip in OnePlus 12. It has the latest highly efficient Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 made using the 4 nanometer process technology. Fewer phones are using this chip in 2024, which gives the OnePlus 12 an edge over most of the remaining phones in the market. This chip is performing neck to neck with any other flagship phones on benchmarking applications. The phone can easily multitask and is very responsive for basic operations like scrolling, navigating, and running apps. And moving on to my favorite part, gaming is a child's play for OnePlus 12. It is not officially identified as a gaming phone like ROG phones, but it has all the required elements to play high-end games smoothly. It has a dual cryo-velocity VC cooling system, the largest vapor chamber system that OnePlus has ever created, and it is designed to keep the heat away from the user's hand. The cherry on the top, there are no overheating issues whatsoever. Plus, the phone rapidly cools down when you step away from gaming. And coming onto the gaming tests, the phone has achieved median frame rates of 120 FPS and 60 FPS with minimal wavering during the gameplay. You can run all the games on the highest graphics setting, and still this phone won't slow down or flinch at all. And when you have such capable hardware, you need well integrated and highly optimized software to get best out of it. And I think OnePlus has done a great job over the years in improving Oxygen OS, which is reflected in OnePlus 12. I'll keep the Pixel software slightly above it, but OnePlus is catching up rapidly. I love the way it has tweaked the stock Android and added amazing special features like three finger swipe gestures can split the app view, which helps you multitasking easily. I love the flexibility of having floating windows. It's not some gimmicky feature. It's thoughtful and gives an incredible user experience. You can swipe up on any app to switch to the floating windows. Sometimes you don't want images or videos to pop up in front of you, especially when you are sitting next to someone. All the important features inside the apps work while you are in this mode. It's intuitive and easy to switch to full screen or resize according to your needs. When you're done, hide your app window with the right swipe. Smart Sidebar is another example of using the curved edge efficiently. It is always available for you with apps of your choice. You can access apps or shortcuts and it will open in floating windows. You can also view all the recent files or photos you have accessed and it will show all of them inside the sidebar. You can also use quick launch to launch your apps. You can directly access the app of your choice while unlocking your phone. Press and hold while using the fingerprint sensor and swipe towards the app. And another very useful thing is it now provides more control over the default display refresh rate based on apps. You can select the specific refresh rate for each app now. Like I always want YouTube to use the highest refresh rate to avoid any scrolling glitch. And yes, we have an AI feature recently added in OnePlus 12 and 12R. It is similar to the Magic Eraser in Google Pixel and known as Smart Lasso. You can now easily remove any subject by circling it out or painting over it to remove it. 8 Gen 3 can handle machine learning tasks like a charm, and we should expect more AI features in future OnePlus updates. And I know you were desperately waiting for this, and let's talk about the camera of OnePlus 12. On paper, there are three main sensors. The primary camera uses Sony's LYT808, which is 50 megapixel. The ultra-wide sensor is 48 megapixel, which is 14 millimeter equivalent, and also acts as a macro camera when you go as close as 3.5 centimeter. Last but not least, the periscope telephoto camera, which is 64 megapixel with 3x optical zoom and 6x in sensor zoom. 3x is 70mm equivalent and 6x is 140mm equivalent. Before I move on to the camera performance, I would like to appreciate the camera system of OnePlus 12. The camera app is super smooth, whether switching between the sensors or changing modes, autofocus capabilities, the preview before taking a shot, everything is so crisp and it feels like holding a high-end camera in the hand. I can easily say that it is at par with the benchmark that iPhone camera system has recently set. And my favorite part is the different options of focal length while using 1x. You can change between 23mm, 28 and 35. And if at all you want to go pro with your camera, it has the master mode which puts you on the driving seat. Well, I would have loved it if we had master mode for the video as well. OnePlus, I hope you are keeping it reserved for OnePlus 13. And if you talk about the results, it is doing just the right thing. The shots from the OnePlus 12 are sharp and crisp, and there is no doubt about it. These are quality images containing enough information for editing later. You can point and shoot. 9 out of 10 shots are color accurate, and finally, Hasselblad's existence does matter. Sometimes the shots have too much detail, but you have different modes and provisions for controlling your exposure and temperature. You can achieve that close to perfect shot if you want. The portrait shots are good and you'll get that decent background blur. Not too great nor bad. Once or twice out of 5 times, it can take that dreamy, creamy shot as well. So keep trying. And next, if you come to the videos, they are stable, smooth and very close to iPhone's, Pixels and Samsung's top-end phones. I was amazed by taking sunset shots at 6x and it gave one of my best photos captured on a phone. But let me tell you, when I see some shots taken at 3x and 6x with the telephoto camera, it is leaning towards that DSLR kind of look and it is impressive. Let me know in the comments if you want to see the comparison between the DSLRs and OnePlus phone. And please do subscribe to the channel for all the upcoming videos. And now coming to the not so good part of OnePlus 12's camera. If I do pixel peeping, we can see some areas are overexposed. And the same job is handled pretty well in iPhones and Pixel phones. Lastly, the night mode is not good when compared to other camera features and capabilities. The performance can be inconsistent, occasionally resulting in grainy and unnatural looking images. It is far from the likes of Pixel and iPhones. But when I see the bigger picture, OnePlus has refocused on its roots with OnePlus 11 last year. Now in 2024, OnePlus 12 is hitting the sweet spot between innovation and affordability. It evokes the same essence as the original OnePlus devices we cherished. Considering its price point, I confidently affirm that this phone offers the best value for your money. They have given their heart and soul to develop this one, and it was the need of the hour. Please shoot your questions and queries in the comments and I'll try to answer most of them. One last thing, if you love the video, please do like, share and subscribe. This is Sushant signing off. See you in the next video.